everyone. Uh, I hope you're doing great. So today I'm actually going to introduce you to a new software, UI UX design software. It's actually an alternative for Figma. As you know, Adobe has acquired Figma and purchased Figma. So the future of Adobe is very uncertain right now. We don't know if they're going to make it a paid software as they have done for their all of their other softwares. So I thought this software is a really great alternative for Figma. It's called Pixso, Pixso. I will add the link into the description so you can get access to this software. So let's explore their landing page and get to know about their features, what they have to offer. So it's they have really awesome features. They are very similar to Figma. First of all, they have real-time collaboration. Everyone in the team can collaborate and work on projects in real time. So it's a very cool feature. It's pretty much like Figma. So on secondly, they have mentioned on their landing page is intelligent UI design tools. They have intelligent UI design tools like component variants, automatic layout, and prototype playback. All of these softwares are pretty much very essential for the designers to design an intelligent design, to work fast actually, and to work really efficiently. So these features are very cool and very useful for the designers. So next they have high fidelity prototype. Their prototyping is really very advanced and fully featured. I will demonstrate that as well. All of these features later in this video. Fourth on the fourth number, they have mentioned the link delivery. You can share your design through a link to your collaborators very easily. You can hand off the design to the designers and copy all the code they have to offer. All of these features are available in this software. And lastly, the most amazing feature they offer is that you can import files from all of these different softwares like Figma, Sketch, Axure, XT, SVG. All of these softwares files you can import into this software Pixo. So it's very useful and helpful, and I think it's their top feature. It's a top feature. Here also they have available resources you can get advantage of. They have their community where the different designers and the different teams upload their resources. It's very great way to start your work. You can get advantage of these resources as well. So let's check their pricing. Yes, they have a pricing right now, but it's pretty much free. Their starter package is pretty much they offering all of these unlimited features, unlimited files, unlimited collaborators, unlimited teams, unlimited team projects. So for now they have this software fully free. All of their other packages are coming soon, or you can customize on demand as well. Customized on demand, you can get a private deployment. You can get a code from them. So their free package is like very fully free and fully they're offering everything in this starter package. So it's free actually. It's you don't have to pay anything to them to work on this software. So let's check out their interface, their whole interface. uh, this is their dashboard design. On the left you have all of these recents, your drafts, your favorites files, and here you have community. They have their own community, as I have mentioned earlier. uh, you can also create teams here, as you do in Figma. You can create a new file, import a file. You can also import a file, as I have mentioned, from Figma, from Sketch-XD, RP, XJ. So all of these files can be imported. All of these software files can be imported here. Here they have their resources. They have their community. You can get advantage of these resources and use them as you wish. So it's a great resource library. It's very advantages, and you can get you can get advantage from these resources. So let's check their file interface, their working interface, their actual working interface. Here they give tips to the designers. So as you can see, their interface, their working interface is pretty much like, it's very similar to Figma, if not the same. So on the left you have, above you have, in the layer panel you have pages, and below that you have layer panel. All of the layers are available here. So next you have components. If you have made any component, they will be shown here. Like I will create a component right now. Here is the component shortcut. So yeah, as you can see, I have created a component, and it is showing here. On the third tab they have resources. You can avail these resources. They're also free. You can explore more in Pixso resource community here, from here. So it's very useful for the designers. Here you have their menu, file menu. All of these options are available. On the upper side, in the middle upper side, they have their frame option, slice option. Here they have shape options. All of the shapes are available. Here they have pen option, text option, connector, scale. They have also shown frame option and shapes option here as well. Here their text option. So these options are there. Here's a create component option. You can also use a shortcut key, Control Alt K for Windows. Here they have Boolean operations. Like if you wanna unite selection, unite different objects, subtract the top layer, intersect selection, subtract selection, path merging. All of these options are available here if you wanna avail them. If you need them, you can unite different shapes and different objects, different vectors in here. Here you have an edit object option. It is also a very handy option for editing objects. Like if you click here, you can actually change the shape of the different design elements. You can also add a new point and move it around as you wish. You can distort the shape. You can create new shapes. You can edit the different design elements, different shapes. So it's a very cool feature as well. If you wanna if you are creating a very custom design and very custom design elements, these options are very handful and very useful. So here's a pen option, here's a selector control. Here you can see all of the Illustrator options are available here. I mean not all of them, but some of these options from Illustrator are available here for you to fully customize your design elements. You can fully customize them from using these options. You can also add colors to the objects using paint bucket here. You can add different colors in the shapes as well. So that's it for these options here. Here you have a crop option. Let me just import a file here. Here you can see I have imported a file, imported an image actually. So I have imported this image to show you this option. It's a crop option. It's a very quick crop option. You can crop images like very quickly here. Just adjust the size you want and just hit enter, and the image will be cropped immediately. So yeah, this option is very useful and very fast as well. So here you have your mask option. It was not showing before because I didn't have any image on the canvas. So now that I have imported an image, so this option is available now. It's a very quick option to create mask. Like for example, let me just draw a circle here. To make a crop, you have to adjust your image on the top in the layer section. Select them both, select the shape and select the image as well. Let me just make it a little bigger here. So as you can see, both the shape and also the image is selected. You just click this option, create mask, and it will create a mask immediately. So it's a very quick and useful option and tool here you can use. So on the right side, it's pretty much similar to Figma. Here you have your alignment tools. All of the alignment tools, you can align different design elements and different things here using these options. Here you have your groups. Here you have your group. Here are the directions for the design elements, their location, their size in width and height. Here you can rotate. You can actually rotate the elements here. You can also add. Angle here to rotate the design elements and different images. You can flip the elements here. You can flip horizontally and flip vertically. All of these options are available here. These options are not available in Figma, I guess. These two options. Here you have your radius option. You can add roundness to the objects. Here you have your opacity. You can change opacity for different elements. Here you have your fill option. Here on the upper side you have gradient options, different gradient options for linear gradient, for radial gradient, for angle gradient. You can add images through here as well. One thing that I have noticed that they don't have a video option yet. You cannot import videos in this software yet. Maybe they are working on it and they will update that option as well. They will add the video option as well, but for now you can only import images in this software. So it's pretty much all of these features are pretty much like Figma. So here you have your stroke option. Here you have your effect options. In the effect option they don't have they only have shadow option, shadow tool. They don't have other tool like background blur and other tools like that Figma offer. Other than that, at the end they have their export option, export tool. One thing that they have added extra is that you can compress images here. As you can see, the size of the exported image will be reduced while the definition will be retained to the most extent. Actually, you can compress images and reduce their sizes. It's very useful for the developers when you hand off your designs, because it is very efficient for the websites as far as SEO concerned, and for upload and load website very quickly. This option is very useful for that. The less the size of the images, the more fast the website or application will upload. So when you hand off the images, hand off the different design assets to the developers, you can choose this option. It's very useful for the developers, and it's very great option. So over here on the handoff panel, you have all your CSS code and your HTML code as well. Because I haven't designed anything yet, the code is not appearing right now, but when you design something, the code will appear here. HTML code, we have CSS here. All of these attributes are available here. The colors are available in their RGB format. Here you have stroke format for this shape. You can also get values for the shadows here in RGB, and everything, every detail is available here about every little details is available here for all the elements. So it's very useful for the developers when you hand off your design. All of these info is very useful for the developers as well. Now we move on to prototype mode here. So in prototype they have pretty much all of the options, all of the advanced features. As you can see, let me just duplicate it. As you can see, the flow is starting from this artboard, this frame. The flow of the prototype from start from this frame. So here you have your trigger options. All of these options, the prototype will be triggered when you choose any of these options. A single click, double click, drag, hovering, when hovering, when pressing mouse over, mouse out, press, release, delay. All of these options are available. They are pretty very advanced actually. They have all of these options. They have for just to move on, the next option is operation options. They have all these features. What you want to do with the when you trigger your elements, what you want them to do. These options are for that. They're operation options. So you want to redirect to another frame, another artboard, or you want to open a window or switch to a window, or you want to return to previous panel, close window, open link. So here at the end you have animation options. You want the animation to be instant or dissolve or move in or remove, push, slide in, slide out. All of these options are available for animation. So let's move on to on the right side. In the upper right side you have your share option. You can publish to community. You can publish your files directly to community from here, or you can share your file. You can enable the link invitation here. You can choose the accessibility of the file. You want everyone with the link can view the file. You want everyone with the link can view the file, or you want everyone with the link to edit the file. All of these options are available. Or you can choose only collaborators can access this file via link. So only collaborators means the people you have added into your team, only those will be available. Those will be able to access this file. If you choose this option, only collaborators can access this file via link. So here you have your email invitation option. You can invite people through sending them email to this file. You can edit their accessibility as well. You can give them viewer accessibility, or you can make them editor, so they will be able to edit your file. So here you have your prototype option. They have named it demonstrate. This software is very similar to Figma, as I have mentioned several times. They have acquired their business model, their design model. All of the design of the interface is related to the Figma. So here's a prototype mode. Here on the left side you have your flows. Where do you want to start the prototype, or how many flows you have. All of the all of the flows will be available here. If you have multiple flows and you have multiple prototype mapping. So here you have your this feature is very cool, and this is very, I think it's very useful, and it's very great feature. They have provided different mockups here. You can choose different mockups of the different devices here. You can choose different iPhones or different iPads as well. As you can see, you can choose between all of these mockups. You can also flip them horizontally and vertically. You can make it portrait. You can make the mock-up landscape as well. It's just really great when you are prototyping, when you are presenting your prototype. You can if your design is if you have designed for the device that is on the landscape mode, you can avail that option as well. You can demonstrate that design as well in this feature. So I think it's very great feature. Here you have return file option. You can return to your file here. Here you can share your prototype as I have. This is similar to the file invitation, file sharing that I have mentioned, file sharing feature. So here you have your zoom option, and here you have your full screen mode option. So these are all the features that I have explained. If I have left anything, you can tell me in the comments. If you want to know anything more, you can also comment in the comment section. So that's it for this video. I hope you have learned something and you have gained something from this video. So that is all for today. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching if you are watching till the end.